Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sickler here again, back with some more Helldivers awesomeness. In this video, I will be going over the support DLC. I almost fucked that one up, but I did not, so I'm quite proud of myself on that one. Now, the support DLC is one of the 3 DLC packs that did drop last Tuesday on the PlayStation Store, I guess you can say. For Helldivers, the PS4, PS3, PS Vita, cross-play, cross-save, cross-buy, twin-stick, top-down shooter of the month. This game is, like I said in previous videos, or just in general, like everywhere, is pretty fucking awesome. DLC is pretty damn sweet too. For $6, it gets you all 3 packs of DLC that dropped on last Tuesday, which is the Defender, the Support, and the Commando packs. Each pack contains 1 full set of armor, a helmet or armor and a cape, a weapon, and a new stratagem for the game. And in total, that's $6. That's 3 weapons, 3 sets of armors, and 3 stratagems. So it's like, well, this massive little, not massive, maybe like just a little handful of stuff. I guess you can, something. You know, I can't quite find the word. I'm doing like hand gestures, trying to figure it out. Like I'm like this much right here, this much. Not knowing that, you guys cannot see the hand gestures that I'm making in front of this microphone. Let's just disregard that entirely and get to the support kits or the support packs. Fucking awesome stuff. Okay, the support pack, like I said, came with, or just all the DLC packs came with a full set of armor, which is the helmets, the armor, and cape that you equipped onto your Helldivers. Now, the support one is a bit different from the other ones, in which case, the Defender one was like a nice bulky type look. The Commando was the, a nice I'm by myself, I'm a rogue commando kind of look, I guess you could say. This one featured a lot of white and looked much more like the support guy would look, I guess you could say. I get the white, support, white, medic, that type of thing, all since roll around each other. And it looks like, this type of equipment or just, armor or whatever you want to call it, this stuff right here has that general pockets upon pockets type thing. It looks like this armor is influenced by cargo shorts. I mean, honestly, that's what it looks like. But that's like, aside from that, it looks pretty damn sweet. I remember when I did put the armor on, I was like, I think I may stick around the armor for it at least. Not the helmet and the cape, because the cape is white, and I just got my Black Ops stuff from leveling up, and Black Ops as in the sexual, another armor set, not the game. From leveling up, and I liked how that looked, and then the cape kind of conflicted with that because it was like a white cape, like fully black, sweet ass armor. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go with that. But aside from the armor, there's like I said, a weapon and stratagem that comes with it, and the weapon that comes with it is the LAS, or the LAS-16 Sickle, which by the description's name, I'll just read off the description and then explain it in more digestible words. Is a carbine based on laser technology modified to behave more as a regular assault rifle. It overheats quickly, but well-placed shots do excellent damage in the virtually unlimited ammunition and is invaluable in tight situations. Now, I completely agree with that. But honestly, the first time I read it, I don't know if I'm just a dumbass or not, the first time I read it, I was confused as shit, and I was like, so which one is it? Or which one? Because I'm watching the trailer, by the way, at the same time, and I was confused as shit when it came to watching the trailer and trying to figure out which weapon was which, who was using the weapon, what was going on the screen. I mean, they had a full squad of 4 guys running around shooting a bunch of stuff, and I honestly could not pick out anything. I mean, the only thing I did see was like the rocket launcher from the Commando, because I guess that one was easier to see, which is also the reason why I do these videos solo. Also because I tend to be an antisocial asshole in some video games. And I also like to perform missions solo because it's fucking awesome, honestly. That being said, I was playing this solo so that you can see the individual weapons and the stratagem for this game right here. And, of course, in the game, I'm also wearing the full support armor, so you can see how it looks in-game, of course, because that's only the smart thing to do. That being said, the Sickle is basically a laser assault rifle. The Scythe is the laser rifle in the game and is a beam weapon. This one performs more like a regular assault rifle, as they said, and it fires short rounds, or it just rapidly fires lasers. That being said, that's just generally how it works, really. It's just a laser weapon. That being said, I do recommend this more towards Actually, no, I don't think it has any weaknesses to it. The fact that, like I said in the last line, it says that, you know, it's virtually unlimited ammo. I do freaking, you know, promote this, the laser weapons, especially with the scythe. The laser weapons, because all they need to do is overheat, you know, all they can do is really overheat. It really does give you a near damn unlimited amount of ammo. So therefore, if you can practice, you know, or train your mind to, you know, fire in short bursts, let it cool off and stuff like that, and, you know, be aware of these type of things. Therefore, you will never have to reload the entire game. And say you do fuck up once, and I think I did in this one mission. You just reload it, you come in 3 clips, and literally, I mean, you can't fuck up too much. I've gone missions upon missions with just 1 clip of ammunition. I'm pretty sure if that clip carried on and in some ways actually like located on my ship, I probably have 1 clip of ammo that I've had for like 10 missions, just sitting there like, okay, I can still go a couple more missions with, you know, with you. That being said, you know, like I said, it's like unlimited ammo, really. So the laser weapons are pretty damn cool. This one right here particularly is really cool too. Do you know that the Sickler, like I said, is not like the scythe where it shoots a beam? So, you know, holding on the trigger, or you want to fire and burst also for, like, you know, I don't think it has recoil, actually. I was about to say recoil, but I just thought about it. I don't think it has that much recoil. Now, when I was fighting against the bugs, they are right about the fact that it does do an excellent amount of damage when it does hit those vital points. So when you fire in the dead center of the bugs, it really did fuck them up. I'm not going to lie. It really did. Trying to think what difficulty to play this on. I think I played this on a difficulty 7 or 8. Not quite sure. I fucked up a couple times, but that was due to my own stupidity and trying to, like, you know, stop the weapon from overheating. I got a couple binds. At the same time, this was a snow map, so it just was not a good pick. But I was like, I want to put this, you know, up against a decent enemy. I want you to be able to see that, you know, this is how it's chased up against some high, medium to high level enemies. That being said, this rifle, I'm gonna say rifle. This rifle does pretty decent damage. I did upgrade this one right here. I forgot to say that as well. It is upgraded a little bit. I did put because if it has like the same exact upgrades as the scythe. So one upgrade is the increase the damage, but at the cost of increasing the heat that it produces. The other upgrade that's right next to it is the increase in, I think, the heat capacity of the clip. So it decreases the amount, or it increases the amount of time it takes to actually burn out the entire thermal clip. The second set of upgrades, or later on down the line, are again increasing the damage, I think, but increasing the heat. And then the one to counteract that is the increase of like cool and all speed, I believe it is, something like that. Like it increases the cool off speed, so therefore it cools off a lot faster. So those type of upgrades I do recommend, especially if you're a laser rifle user or if you are a scythe user. If you run a lot of stealth runs, I do recommend this because the laser rifles will enable you to not have to use, you know, ammo at all. That being said, you won't have to call in that resupply, those resupply type of stratagems at all, which gives you a whole nother stratagem slot. And so I greatly recommend that. Once you do pretty good with it, it is pretty decent in damage. It does, you know, fuck up some guys. I will recommend it. I mean, honestly enough. That being said, yeah, just that being said, it's a pretty good weapon. Unlimited ammo, pretty decent damage. All you gotta do is practice, you know, your aiming. That's all you really have to do. The other thing that this DLC pack came with was the AD-289 Angel. And yes, I just said the full name for some odd reason. The description, because I know you've seen it in the video, you know, moving around, and like you know what it is, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway. The description is a backpack drone system with an automated healing and repair drone that will try to heal or help, not heal. Well, it will heal, but try to help all friendly targets in its vicinity. It will land in the backpack to refill the restorative substance. It sounds like some green goop that's probably heading into such a backpack. Like the guard dog, this is a backpack item, so therefore once you do call in the stratagem, it will drop a backpack. You put the backpack on and the drone comes out of the backpack. The drone then heals anything within the vicinity that is friendly with its little restorative beam. It's much like the repair tool or that healing tool, whatever that thing is called. I don't use it too much, so I don't know what it is. But it's much like that, except that it's a little drone that follows you around and you don't have to actively be doing this. Do you know that it does have, I won't say unlimited ammo or limited ammo, it has a limited magazine. That being said, it will literally, as long as you're alive, it will continue, you know, going around and healing people. But it does have like its own, as I said in the description, magazine type clip, and of this restorative, I think, substance. Yeah. And do know when it does empty out, it will go back to the backpack to reload for a couple seconds and then come back out and start doing it again. One thing to know about this is that not until the last upgrade, it does not get the move and fire function. So therefore, it needs to sit still in order to repair or heal anybody. So therefore, the person should like stay in the vicinity of it, or they typically have like a small movement radius, or they have to sit still, to be honest. And that being said, you know, that's the only way it can really, you know, perform in its most, I guess, beneficial state. So therefore, getting that moving fire is a priority if you're going to use this heavily. Do know that it is like the last upgrade I believe you get. I think the first upgrade is like multi-fire or something like that. As you see in the video, it doesn't just heal people, it heals also the vehicles and the stratagems around you. So you saw it healing my turret not too long ago. Do know that it will heal the exosuits and the vehicles, but do know that if you're in a vehicle, you cannot use these backpack functions. So therefore, if you climb to the exosuit, this drone won't hover around you, ready to heal you in case of, you know, whatever it goes down. Once you climb to the vehicle, it goes into your backpack again. No, just no fly around with you. I mean, it doesn't fly around with you. That being said, you know, you should probably, you know, want someone else to carry if you're gonna stay inside the exosuit. That's another thing. Too bad you can't drop it, but that's the way it works. Another thing to keep in mind that I did see later on was that the restorative mist, the magazine, is shown on your little player icon card at the bottom of the screen. As you see, mine is down there. It's the only one down there. On the top right of it, like right on top of it, is the ammo for it. That is like the little icon that's right there. Unless, I guess, no, if you can't carry a rocket launcher with this, so you're good. Yeah, so that is right there. That nice little bar that's like half filled or fully filled, wherever it is the amount of restorative mist left inside the drone. When that depletes to nothing, then it will go back inside the backpack and refill. That's pretty much it, actually. That's the general overview of it. I'd recommend the drone if you're going to be solo missions, and typically if you're going to be fighting the bugs, that's pretty nice. I think it does counteract the poison from those little stealthy little fuckers that be, you know, jumping around in bushes and poisoning you and shit like that. It does generally, because you're moving so slow, start to heal you, and I think once you hit full health, the poison goes away. If you are soloing and you do go down, you know, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if it activates when you go down. Let's hope it does. I'm gonna have to go recheck that now. Like right after I record this, I'm gonna go recheck that, and I'll drop a comment in the video saying, like, you know, yes, it does do that, or yes, no, it doesn't do that. Because I remember the guard dog when the situation that I did go down. I don't remember seeing the guard dog exactly around, so I'm not too sure about this. And I haven't used this too much because I'm too in love with the guard dog, which is like the same exact thing, but it is a defense turret basically, or a defense drone. It has a gun in it, and it shoots things rather than heals things. That being said, I love that one a lot more, especially for when I'm solo and stuff. But this one would definitely be good for this, like I said, support character, or like they made it out to be, the support character that just generally wants to make sure his teammates stay on par. For that one, I know some squad loadout builds or squad builds are usually for the higher missions, 3 mechs and 1 guy healing the mechs. This would be really good for that guy healing the mechs, honestly. I mean, he could run around doing whatever he's doing, and the drone could be healing people. I mean, that's could be how it works. Yeah, that would be generally the good idea for it. The Sickle, that's for the Sickle, like I said, for solo missions, because of its unlimited ammo and that sort of things, it'd be a really good choice. Other than that, do I recommend this as a buy or not? Like I've said in other videos, I do recommend buying the other DLC packs as well. And this one, I guess, it's really the Sickle that's the selling point for me. Like I said, I won't use the Angel too much. That's just my personal preference. If you think it's a cool gadget to use, if you do own the game already, then I recommend getting it. But I do recommend getting it in the bundle form. That being said, $6, get all 3 DLC packs, and you know, get it that functional, that in that form of way, because it's a pretty good price for all 3 of them. And at the same time, you, like I said, you get all 3 of them. I mean, you don't want to really skip out on any of them right there, and it's pretty good. It's a nice add-on to the game already. The game just came out just a couple weeks ago. I think like 2 weeks ago, honestly, and they already dropped a DLC for it, which is pretty awesome, because knowing that they squashed a couple of bugs, they dropped this DLC, we're onto a good record right now, I guess you can say. So yes, I do recommend going for it. It's a pretty good buy. That being said, that it gets partnered up with those other packs of DLC is really good, especially because the guard dog. Oh, I love the guard dog. Also, it gets thrown in there, so therefore, yeah, I do recommend buying this. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty awesome stuff. If you do not own the game yet, and for some odd reason you're watching this video of gameplay for DLC for it, buy the game, buy the DLC, honestly. It would help you to begin, especially since if you just start off in the game, I believe you'll get all this stuff right off like free. Once you pay for it, it's already unlocked for you. You don't have to level up to get that type of stuff. And in the early missions, the guard dog probably just does everything for you. In fact, now that I think about it, there's a trophy for using nothing but stratagems. So, I mean, if you go and run like a solo mission, a low-level mission, grab the guard dog and just run around without shooting your gun at all, I'm pretty sure it can defend you well enough on those low, like level 3 to 4 missions, and you'd have no problem at all. Like, not even have to fire up bullets, which may be freaking awesome. Now, if you're a sniper, the guard dog would definitely be going for that. But I'm not talking about the guard dog, we're talking about support DLC here. So let's move on. Now, if you did like this video, go ahead and hit it with a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you disliked it. Now, if you do thumbs down, like I always say, do please leave a comment saying why you thumbs down it. I mean, it's not absolutely necessary, but I mean, it's recommended because, I mean, if you dislike something about it, let me know what it was. I mean, that's the most I can ask for. That being said, you know, if there was, like I said, something wrong with it for whatever odd reason, like there was a dog barking around in the background or something like that, that's something I should probably take care of. I mean, if there was a dog barking around in the background, that worries me because I don't own a dog for one. Nor would I even know a dog within like a good 5-block radius. So that would be that'd be something, you know, new to me, or maybe something oddly you're hearing from like another dimension. That being said, do let me know about that because I may need to call like a mental somebody to come check that out, or maybe like a exorcist or something of that nature. Other things you can do is click on these videos right here, located on the screen, unless you're on a mobile platform, which, you know, annotations aren't available, so therefore you can't click on these little videos here, I believe. But you can go to my channel and find them as well. And these are other videos of Helldivers for you. The Defender and the Commando DLC drops, of course. You can go ahead and check those out, or you can hit the bottom. You can hit the button at the bottom of the screen that says subscribe. Once again, if you're not on a mobile platform, because you have to be off a mobile platform in order to hit that. Of course, you can hit subscribe from like anywhere else on the page. Subscribe to my channel to check out more of my videos. I will, of course, be uploading more Helldivers stuff, including tips and walkthroughs and all the crazy shit that I usually do. Do know that's when I'm not playing Battlefield Hardline, of course, because oh man, that game finally dropped, and I need to go get playing that. That being said, if you need to, you know, drop a question or something like that, go ahead and hit it in the comment section, or you can hit me up on my Twitter or my Google+, which I am also located. Just remember that all links are in the description in case you need to find me.